Why does water in the sink always seem to rotate in the same direction? It's a question that might have crossed your mind as you watch the remnants of your morning coffee swirl down the drain. The answer lies in a phenomenon known as the Coriolis effect. The Coriolis effect is a force that acts on objects moving in a rotating system, like our Earth. It's named after the French mathematician Gaspard Gustave de Coriolis, who first described it in the 19th century. But don't let the scientific jargon intimidate you. At its core, it's a pretty straightforward concept. Imagine a merry-go-round. If you're standing in the center and you throw a ball to someone at the edge, the ball doesn't go straight. Instead, it curves. That's because the person at the edge is moving faster than you, and by the time the ball gets to them, they've moved on. That's a simple way to understand the Coriolis effect. Now, apply that concept to the Earth. The Earth spins on its axis, moving faster at the equator than at the poles. So, when things move long distances across the Earth, like wind or ocean currents, they appear to curve just like the ball on the merry-go-round. But what about your sink? Well, the water in your sink is rotating because it's being pulled towards the drain by gravity. But as it moves, it's also affected by the Earth's rotation, causing it to spin. In the northern hemisphere, this typically makes water rotate counterclockwise, while in the southern hemisphere it's the opposite. However, it's important to note that the Coriolis effect is quite weak at small scales like your sink. Other factors like the shape and tilt of the sink, or the way the water was poured, can easily overpower it. So if you've noticed your sink water rotating in different directions at different times, that's why. So, to recap, the water in your sink rotates in a particular direction mainly due to the Coriolis effect, which is a result of the Earth's rotation. But remember, at smaller scales, other factors can also influence the direction of the rotation. So next time you're staring at your sink, remember there's a whole world of physics happening right in front of your eyes. It's not just water going down the drain, it's a tiny demonstration of how our spinning Earth affects everything on it. Now isn't that something to ponder over your morning coffee?